Hi everyone, it's James Bond fan 2001 here. Today I'm going to show you my Universal DVD, Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray collection. This video will be divided into 3 parts because I have a lot of Universal titles in my library. And yeah, this video was requested by Mickey the Deal or No Deal and Take That Guy. And I also did this video because my battery is up to 100% and now I can start recording this. This won't include any Universal movies that aren't distributed on DVD by them. This will include actual titles that they released. And I'm going to focus more on the UK releases this time. So without further ado, let's start the video. Part 1, by the way, before I start, Part 1 will consist of DVDs, Part 2 will consist of Blu-rays, and Part 3 will consist of the 4K Blu-rays. So anyways, let's go with the DVDs. So the first one I'm going to show you is for Pitch Black, Superior Stuff, an instant cult classic. 4 stars according to Total Film. It's a 15. It's the front spine, the spine, and the back. I note this is distributed by Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment, but I included this because it does not feature the Columbia TriStar logo on the DVD. Just on the cover, and just only on the cover. Anyways, this one is a Universal Pictures movie called with Interscope Communications from 2000. And there's the disc. And it comes with a leaflet inside, and it also has other Columbia TriStar DVDs you can get. I have Vertigo on 4K Blu-ray, and I have Taxi Driver on Blu-ray and Scarface on 4K Blu-ray. I don't think I have the other movies yet. And yeah, I'm jumping from oldest titles to the newest. Now we're going to go on to the next DVD, which also uses Columbia TriStar's master, but this is a reprint. But this one is for Mystery Men. There's the front, it's a PG, there's the front, spine, and the back. This one's a Universal Pictures movie coming with Lawrence Gordon Productions, Golar Lloyd Levin Productions, and Dark Horse from 1999. It's rated PG. There's the disc. This is a 2003 reprint, but I think it's got the 2000 DVD master at the beginning on it. Now on to the next DVD, which is for Twister. From the producers of Jurassic Park and the director of Speed. The Dark Side of Nature. It's a PG, there's the front, spine, and back. I know in the US this was distributed by Warner Brothers, but over internationally by Universal. Must see, 4 stars are said by Empire. This is a Universal Pictures and Warner Brothers movie co-produced by Amblin Entertainment from 1996. I know Jack Winchell has this on DVD as well, and here's the disc. This does feature the Whammo logo at the end, as well as the Macrovision logo. Now, after 2006, I think Universal stopped using the Macrovision logo on their DVDs. Now on to the next one. And this one is the Bourne Identity with Matt Damon, a Rick Roll-looking blockbuster ride according to Empire. There's the front, it's a 12, spine, and the back. Note, if you haven't seen the DVD closing to this, it has the Blitz Video Film and Video Distribution logo, as well as the Millennium Film and Video logo on this DVD. Even though this is not a Croatian DVD, it's a UK DVD, although it does feature Croatian subtitles on the back. Anyways, this one is a Universal Pictures movie called with Kennedy Marshall Company and Hypnotic from 2002, and it's rated 12. There's the disc. I know Jack Winchell has this on DVD, and I know Mickey also has this on DVD as well. And now to the next one is Johnny English. The first one. He knows no fear. He knows no danger. He knows nothing. It's a PG, there's the front, spine, and the back. I think this DVD came out around late 2003, I think. This one is a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Studio Canal and working title from 2003. Here's the disc. The warning screen is at the end of the DVD, but not at the beginning. I think after this DVD came out, I think Universal moved the warning screens to the beginning of the DVD. Right, and the next title is for Hulk, which is the 2003 movie. This is not the 2008 The Incredible Hulk film, which is part of the MCU. This is the 2003 movie with Eric Bana. As it is, a 12 is the front, spine, the back. Also, this DVD has the warning. This might be one of the very first late 2003 DVDs from Universal to have the warning screen at the beginning instead of at the end. It's rated 12 for moderate violence and scary moments. It's a Universal Pictures movie produced by Marvel Enterprises, Valhalla Motion Pictures, and Good Machine from 2003. I know Jack Winthrop has this movie on DVD in, I think, this green case. Anyways, here's disc 1, which has the film, and disc 2 with special features. I think this movie is alright. I don't think it's terrible or anything like that. But it's not great either. It's just okay. And now on to Love Actually. I'm not going to read all the cast members, otherwise it's going to take very long. But you can pause and read it if you want to see who's in it. The ultimate romantic comedy. 15 is the front, spine, and the back. Rated 15 for sex scenes and strong language, and it's a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Studio Canal, working title and DNA Films from 2003. You'll love it. Absolutely delightful. As said by Jonathan Ross. 4 stars according to Daily Mail. It also comes with a couple of leaflets inside, which I think they could have expired years ago. And anyways, here's the disc. Now on to The Cat in the Hat, the animated televised classic from Dr. Seuss. This is not the 2003 live action The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers. I think this is the animated special from 1970, from the 70s. Could be 1971 or 1970. I don't quite remember. Anyways, it's UC, front, spine, and the back. I think this came in a double pack with the Lorax, but I don't know what happened to it. And yeah, I believe this does contain the trailer for the live-action Cat in the Hat film, which I know in the internationally out film was distributed by DreamWorks Pictures, but in the US and Canada by Universal. Anyways, here's the disc. And now on to the Chronicles, another DVD, Chronicles of Riddick, with Vin Diesel, who I know from the Fast and Furious films. All the power in the universe can't change destiny. 15 is the front spine, and the front spine and the back. Also, somehow it contains the Sierra logo, because I think it could have a game demo on here. Anyways, rated 15 for frequent violence, and it's a Universal movie co-produced by Radar Pictures and One Race Films from 2004. There's the disc. I've not seen the Chronicles of Riddick yet, but I have seen Pitch Dark. Anyways, now onto a DVD, which I know this could be controversial because I know a lot of people hate this movie. But personally, I don't mind it. And it's for Thunderbirds. You'll love this, according to Funday Times. Some people I know hate this film, but I don't really think it's as bad. It's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. You know, same opinion as the live-action Cat in the Hat. That's another film I don't think is as bad as everyone says. Anyways, this is a PG, front, spine, and the back. The new movie is FAB according to Daily Express. Rated PG for more violence, peril, and language. And the film's also, and the film's from Universal Pictures and Studio Canal and working and it's co-produced by Working Title. There's the disc. And now on to the next film I'm going to show you is Green Street, Stand Your Ground and Fight, Alexei Alexander film. I don't know if you can see that because it's quite small. With it stars Elijah Wood, Charlie Hunnam, Claire Forlani, Mark Warren, and Leo Gregory. Makes the football factory look like a girly playground scrap according to Nuts. It's an 18 as the front, spine, and the back. And this is an oddball entertainment movie from 2005. A damn good movie, according to Ain't It Cool. Brutally comedy football fight club, according to Evening Standard. Exhilarating, anything can happen, excitement, according to Variety. It's rated 18 for very strong language and strong violence. And also, this DVD has the fact piff after the Macrovision logo. And here's the disc. I do know Jack Winslow says this on DVD, and I know I think Green Street 2 and 3 were released by Lionsgate. This one was Universal. The direct-to-DVD sequels are released by Lionsgate, I do not have those sequels. I'm not sure if I'll get them or not. Now, we're going on to Pride and Prejudice. Beyond 5 stars, beyond any doubt, the most romantic comedy drama of 2005. According to Daily Mail, it stars Keira Knightley, Matthew McFadden, Brenda Button, Donald Sutherland, and Judi Dench. It's a U. Here's the front, spine, and the back. Sadly, the plastic is a bit damaged on the back, but it shouldn't affect the disc playback because it does play fine. A triumph according to Harper's and Queen, unmissable according to James King of Radio 1. This is a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Studio Canal and Working Title from 2005, and it's rated U for very mild innuendo and language. And here's the disc. I think the piracy of the crime thing inside must have come like that, but I don't know. Next, and this one is going to be quite an interesting one, and this is the King Kong film by Peter Jackson, 2-disc special edition. I know Jack Winchester says this on DVD, and I think Mickey has it. I don't know. I can't quite remember if he has it or not. It's a 12. There's the front spine, other spine, and the back, and it also comes in this really nice slip box. Not slip cover, slip box. This one's a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Wingnut Films from 2005, and it's rated 12 for frightening scenes, moderate violence, and peril. There's disc 1, which has the film, and disc 2 with the special features. And it also comes with the advert for Jarhead, which I do not have that movie as of yet. I'm not going to read the booklet either because it will take quite a long time. I think that might be the only DVD I have with the 2005 Deluxe Digital Studios logo as well. And next one is for a film franchise that's actually owned by MGM, but this DVD was put out by Universal, and it's The Return of the Pink Panther with Peter Sellers. It's a PG, there's the front, spine, and the back. It doesn't mention United Artists anywhere in the credits for some reason, but I do know they distributed it originally. Anyways, this one is an ITC Entertainment Group, Jewel Productions, and Pimlico Films Limited, movie from 1975, and it doesn't have an insight on here. I don't know why, but oh well. I think this is the only Pink Panther film that's released on DVD by Universal rather than MGM. Anyways, here's the disc. And then on to a DVD which I've had for so long, I can't seem to, but it's a good DVD to watch sometimes. And this one is for Curious George, the 2006 animated movie. Delightful. Shorters bring smiles to all small faces, according to Now. 4 stars. And it stars the voices of Will Ferrell and Drew Barrymore. I'm not particularly the biggest Will Ferrell fan, but I thought he did a good job in this film as the man with the yellow hat. I believe it was called Ted in the film. I can't quite remember. Was it Ted? Let me know. Anyways, it's a U. There's a front spine and the back. Charming, old-fashioned, animated entertainment according to Sunday Mirror. This is a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Imagine Entertainment from 2006, and it's rated U for no sex, violence, or vile language. I know Imagine Entertainment also produced How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, as well as the live-action Cat in the Hat film from 2003 with Mike Myers. Anyways, here's the disc. I think this might be one of the very later DVDs to have the Macrovision logo. Although the last... well, you'll see when I show you the next DVD. Alright, the next DVD I'm going to show you is Crank, with Jason Statham and Amy Smart. 4 stars, according to Empire Daily Mirror. A hardcore action classic, a non-stop adrenaline thrill ride. Poison in his veins, vengeance in his heart. 2018 is the front spine and the back. I do know there was a sequel to Crank High Voltage, which I do not have that one, and I know it was released by Livegate in the UK themselves. Anyways, this is a Livegate movie, Call Me with Lakeshore Entertainment and Radical Media from 2006. It's rated 18 for strong violence, language, and drug use. I believe this might be one of the very last DVDs, Universal DVDs, to have the Macrovision logo. And also, I think this is the second Universal DVD I've got with the Pirates Are Out to Get You fact warning at the end. Because I did show Green Street earlier, and that has it at the end. Anyways, here's the disc for Crank. I think, as I said, after 2006, I think they phased out the Macrovision logo on DVDs. It's 2007, they retired the Macrovision logo for good. Alright, now we're going to go on to DVDs that do not have Macrovision, and we're going into 2007 now. So, we're going to start with Mr. Bean's Holiday, with Rowan Atkinson. Disaster is just a small step away. 4 stars according to Henry Fitzberg of Sunday Express. The PG is the front spine and the back. This one's a Universal Pictures movie, Call Me with Studio Canal working title and Tiger Aspect Pictures from 2007, and it's very PG for irresponsible behaviour. There's the disc and the receipt. Now we're going to go on to The Bourne Ultimatum, which is the 3rd entry in the Bourne franchise, also with Matt Damon. Remember Everything, Forgive Nothing, and I believe, and it's directed by Paul Greengrass. It's 12 with the front spine and the back. This is a Universal Pictures movie, Call Me with Kennedy Marshall Company and Ludlam Entertainment from 2007. Movie very like 007, Bourne is back according to David Edwards of the Daily Mirror, and it's rated 12 for moderate violence. There's an O2 orange leaflet inside, and here's the disc. Now I'm going to go on into 2008 with The Other Balloon Girl. This is a costume collection reprint from 2010, but the disc inside is actually from 2008. It is the same disc from 2008, as I was saying. It's got Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson, and Eric Bana. Simply majestic according to Glamour. The front is a 12, the front spine and the back. Now, you know, in the US this was distributed by Columbia Pictures, but in the UK by Universal. And this film is a Columbia Pictures movie, Call Me with BBC Films, Relativity Media, Ruby Films, and Scott Rubin Productions from 2008 or 2007. No, the film's actually 2008. And it's a very 12 for moderate sex and language. The disc. Let me see the copyright on the disc. Yes, it is from 2008. It's rated 12 in the UK, but it's rated 15 in Ireland, just like with The Holiday. So I do not have The Holiday on DVD yet, but I'm hoping to get that soon. Now we're going to go to another 2008 film. That is Nim's Island. Your adventure starts here, with Abigail Breslin, Jodie Foster, and Gerard Butler, who I know Gerard Butler is in the How to Train Your Dragon movies.
the animated trilogy and the live-action remake that came out last year. The U is the front, spine, and the back. I believe in the US this film was distributed by 20th Century Fox, but in the UK by Universal, and it's a world of media movie from 2008. Rated U for the mild language and fantasy violence. Like somehow it has some entertainment logo on right there, but it doesn't appear anywhere on the film, which is kind of strange because the Universal logo does plaster the 20th Century Fox logo on this print, on this copy. Anyways, here is the disc. It's rated U in the UK and PG in Ireland. And now let's jump into 2010 with Cirque the Freak, the Vampire's Assistant. Me down, he's 16, going on Immortal. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch this film because it does look a bit like Twilight. You know, the Twilight Saga movies? I think you know what I'm talking about. Those vampire films which I heard not a lot of people enjoyed. I think this movie was trying to be Universal's own Twilight, but well, I have to watch these films and do a comparison myself. Anyways, there's a 12, the front, spine, and the back. I think this DVD is from like early 2010, but I know this film is from 2009. Fabulous fun, 5 stars according to Bliss. Rated 12 for moral violence and fantasy horror images. And it's a Universal movie co-produced with Relativity Media, The Donners Company, and Depth of Field from 2009. Here's the disc. Now we're also going to jump. Well, now we're also going to jump into another Universal title. Yes, the film is also released in late 2009, but it was released on DVD around early 2010. That film being It's Complicated, which is a film written and directed by Nancy Meyers. I don't know how you... Is it Myers or is it Meyers? I don't know how you say it. Who also directed Something Gotta Give and The Holiday. And it stars Meryl Streep, Steve Martin, and Alec Baldwin. 5 stars, Meal on Sunday. According to Meal on Sunday, hilarious, a delicious treat. So front is a 15, front, spine, and the back. I believe Jack Windross has this movie on DVD as well. 5 stars according to Woman's Own. And it's a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Relativity Media, Waverly Films, and Scott Rudin Productions from 2009. And it's rated 15 for soft drug use and moderate sex references. And yeah, the movie is from late 2009, but the DVD came out around early 2010, just like Cirque the Freak, The Vampire's Assistant. Anyways, here's the disc for It's Complicated. Now on to something that's not a movie, but so jumping away from movies, we're going to transition to some TV episodes on DVD. Okay, that being Happy Birthday, Mr. Bean, 20 Years of Mr. Bean, starring Rowan Atkinson, all Bean's birthday bits in one very special package. The front, it's a U, front, spine, and the back. Very U, and it contains no material likely to offend or harm, and it's got 6 episodes on the back. It's got a mixture of live action and animation, which is quite cool. Here's the disc, and there's an other Mr. Bean DVDs you can get. I thought there was more. There's no more DVDs on the back. Yeah, I am going to show the Jurassic Park trilogy and the Leica collection, but I'm just doing the individual DVDs first. Anyways, now we're going to go into 2011. I think this was the last year they stopped using the 1997 logo on DVDs and Blu-rays. And this is a DVD I know my friend Jack Windross has, and it's Alan Carr's Plexi Beast Live. The front is a 15, is the front, spine, and the back. Rated 15 for strong language and sex references. The disc and the receipt. Oh, the receipt was stuck out a bit. So So those are all the standalone DVDs I have with the 1987 Universal logo. Now we're going to move on to DVDs with the 2012 logo that's still being used today. And this one is for the 2012 version of Dr. Seuss The Lorax, from the makers of Despicable Me. I believe Mickey has this on Blu-ray and DVD and Blu-ray fan. 2007 has this on DVD. To you, it's the front spine and the back. This is a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Illumination Entertainment from 2012, and it's rated U, contains no material likely to offend or harm. This DVD also comes in an orange case, which I think resembles what the film is. Anyways, here's the disc. Now, we're going to go on into 2014. Although, this film came out at the end of 2013. But I think the DVD was released around This and the next DVD I'm going to show you what came out around mid-2014. Although the films were from late 2013. And this one is for The Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo DiCaprio. And it's a Martin Scorsese film. Because he did direct this. And yeah, I got this on DVD back in June of this year, if you saw my quick DVD update. And yeah, I know Jack Winchells has this movie or film on DVD as well. Incredibly funny, completely off the chain, 5 stars according to Empire. It's an 18 is the front spine and the back. I'm not going to read all those quotes and all that because it's going to take very long. Anyways, this one is a Red Granite Pictures movie co-produced by Appian Way, Skiddy Productions and MJAG from 2013. And it's rated 18 for very strong language, strong sex and hard drug use. And I know in the US this film is distributed by Paramount Pictures, but in the UK by Universal. And here's the disc. And it also comes with an ultraviolet code and an advert for Las Vegas, which is the next DVD I'm going to be showing actually. I don't think I can use the ultraviolet code because it's probably expired and I won't be able to redeem it. Alright. Now we're going to go on to the next DVD, another film that I released in late 2013. The DVD came out around mid-2014, I believe. And yes, this is yet another film that Jack Winchells has, Las Vegas. 4 stars according to Zoo and Star Magazine. It stars Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman and Kevin Kline. Hollywood legends of their comic best according to Jamie Edwards of Magic FM. The 12 with the front spine and the back. Also, this DVD does not have any authoring logo at the end, because I have checked, and it doesn't have, unlike The Wolf of Wall Street, this has no authoring logo at the end. This one is a CBS Films and Good Universe movie from 2013, and it's rated 12 for one use of strong language and moderate sex references. Here's the disc itself. I've not watched this film, but I have watched The Wolf of Wall Street, though. And now we're going to go on to a controversial movie that I know some people didn't really enjoy. I don't mind it, I thought it was alright. And that film is Mrs. Brown's Boys D movie. I do believe Mickey got this on DVD quite recently. The mother of all movies, it's a 15 as the front spine and the back. This comes in a pink case, which is quite nice. 4 stars, it's a delight, according to the Irish Daily Mirror. And it's a BBC Films movie called me with Penalty Kick Films, Best Nice Films, Figures Films and Box Flicks from 2014. Rated 15 for strong language and sex references. There's the disc itself. And there's an advert for other Mrs. Brown's Boys DVDs. Now we're going to move away from 2014 and we're going to jump into 2015, and well, the film came out around late 2014, but the DVD was from early 2015. That's the theory of everything. I believe Jack Winchells has this on Blu-ray, and I believe Jack also has Mrs. Brown's Boys D movie on DVD as well. And it stars Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones. I'm not going to read all these quotes because it's going to take very long, but you can pause the video and read it if you would like to. The 12 is the front, the spine, and the back. This is a Universal movie co-produced with working title from 2014, rated 12 for brief sexualized images and mild bad language. Here's the disc itself, and it's also rated 9 in the Netherlands and House Publics in France. And now let's go to 2016, and we're going to start with a couple of Sonic Boom DVDs. This one is Sonic Boom: The Sidekick. This is the first volume. It's a U, the front spine, and the back. I believe this DVD was from quite very early 2016, and it's rated U for very mild violence, threat, and very mild bad language. Here's the disc, and it also comes with a foldable poster, which is very nice. Now we're going to go on to the next volume, Headshot Day. It's also a U, and the front spine and the back. This is also rated U for very mild violence, threat, and very mild bad language. Sadly, this and the first volume do not have the authoring logo on here, which is kind of strange. Anyways, here's the disc, and it does come with some stickers. Now we're going to go to 2017, pretty early 2017, because I believe this was when they moved the warning screens back to the end of the DVD. And this film is Bridget Jones's Baby. This is the only Bridget Jones film I have in the collection. It stars Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth, and Patrick Dempsey. I just pulled that out because I don't want to damage the slipcover or anything. And it does come with a digital download. Here's the front spine, upper spine, and the back. To be honest, I believe Jack has this. Winchell has this as well on DVD. 5 stars, best Bridget ever according to LBC. Lisa Aziz. This is a Universal Pictures movie, co-produced by Studio Canal, Miramax, Perfect World Pictures, working title films from 2016. Let me take the slip off so you can see it. And this is rated 15 for strong language and sex references. And yeah, I've already used the digital download code, so don't worry about it. Here's the disc itself. Now I'm going to go on to the last DVD, which is a double pack. And this DVD is Mr. Bean, 2 Beantastic Adventures, which contains Mr. Bean on Thin Ice and Merry Christmas and Mr. Bean, over 1.5 hours of comedy. To you, here's the front spine and the back. This DVD was released around 2020. I think this was before Warner Brothers Home Entertainment took over Universal's titles, as well as, and later on, Spirit Entertainment. There's the disc for Mr. Bean on Thin Ice. And there's the disc for Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. I think this DVD was released in 2010. And Mr. Bean on Thin Ice was released in 2017. Alright, that's all the Universal. Actually, it's not over yet, because I got the box sets to show. So the first box set I'm going to show you is Jurassic Park, the Ultimate Collection, which contains the original Jurassic Park trilogy, as well as a bonus disc. I do have the first movie on 4K Blu-ray as well. Here's the top, that's the bottom, that's the top, the other spine and the other spine. There's the back. And these films are all rated PG. So here's the digipack, see what it looks like. There's the disc for the first Jurassic Park movie. There's the disc for The Lost World. And there's the disc for Jurassic Park 3. And there's also a bonus disc with Beyond Jurassic Park, with all the special features. And it also comes with a booklet, which is very nice. Sorry, the box is a bit beat up, but the discs do play fine. Now we're going to go on to the last one. Well, which is the 3-film Leica collection with Coraline, Paranorman, and the Box Trolls. They're PG, and there's the top spine, top, bottom, and the back. And they also come in their own individual cases. There's a disc for Coraline. There's the disc for Paranorman. And there's the disc for the Box Trolls. Alright, that's the that's the whole collection video of Universal titles done. And I'll hopefully see you all later. Do let me know if you have any of these titles on DVD or any other format. Anyways, I'll see you all later. This is me, James Bond fan 2001 signing off. Goodbye everybody. I'll see you later.